In this episode of Consumer Times, we explore how artificial intelligence is transforming educational access for citizens worldwide. From personalized learning platforms to AI tutors available 24/7, discover how technology is breaking down barriers and creating unprecedented opportunities for learners of all ages. We examine the benefits, challenges, and real-world applications of AI in education, while discussing what this means for consumers and the future of learning. Whether you are a student, parent, or lifelong learner, this episode reveals how AI is making quality education more accessible than ever before. Welcome back to Consumer Times, where we explore how innovations and technologies impact you as a consumer. I am your host Dr. Arun Kumar, and today, we're diving into one of the most transformative developments in modern society: the use of artificial intelligence in providing educational facilities to citizens. This isn't just about technology in classrooms anymore. This is about fundamentally changing who has access to quality education and how learning happens in the 21st century. Let's start with a reality check. Traditional education has always faced significant barriers. Geography limits access to quality schools. Economics determines who can afford private tutors or premium institutions. Time constraints prevent working adults from pursuing further education. Language barriers exclude millions from educational resources. But artificial intelligence is systematically dismantling these walls, and as consumers of educational services, we need to understand both the incredible opportunities and the important concerns this raises. The most revolutionary aspect of AI in education is personalization. Think about traditional classrooms where one teacher manages 30 students, all with different learning speeds, styles, and needs. Some students grasp concepts quickly and sit bored. Others struggle and fall behind. AI changes this equation completely. Platforms powered by artificial intelligence can assess your individual learning style, identify your knowledge gaps, and adapt content specifically for you. If you learn better through visual aids, the AI emphasizes videos and diagrams. If you need more practice problems, it generates them instantly. This isn't science fiction. Millions of citizens worldwide are already using AI-powered platforms like Khan Academy, Duolingo, and Coursera that adapt to each learner's unique needs. Accessibility is another game changer. AI tutors don't sleep, don't take vacations, and don't charge by the hour. A student in a remote village can access the same quality AI-powered lessons as someone in a metropolitan city, provided they have internet connectivity. This democratization of education is unprecedented. Where a private tutor might cost $50 to $100 per hour, AI platforms offer comprehensive learning experiences for a fraction of that cost, sometimes even free. For citizens in developing nations or economically disadvantaged communities, this represents access to educational opportunities that were simply impossible a generation ago. Language barriers, which have historically excluded billions from quality educational content, are crumbling. AI-powered translation and multilingual interfaces mean that a course created in English can be instantly accessible in Spanish, Hindi, Arabic, or Mandarin. More impressively, AI can explain complex concepts using culturally relevant examples and contexts. This isn't just translation, it's localization at scale. Citizens who previously couldn't access educational resources due to language constraints now have entire libraries of knowledge available in their native tongues. For students with special needs, AI offers unprecedented support. Dyslexic learners get text-to-speech assistance. Students with ADHD receive shorter, more focused lessons with built-in breaks. Those with visual impairments access content through sophisticated audio descriptions. AI analyzes individual learning patterns and disabilities to create customized educational experiences that would be impossible for a single human educator to provide consistently. This represents a massive leap forward in educational equity and inclusion. The professional world is also being transformed. Adults seeking to upskill or reskill for career transitions can now access AI-powered training that fits their schedules. You can learn coding, data analysis, digital marketing, or any in-demand skill through platforms that adapt to your existing knowledge and available time. The AI tracks your progress, identifies areas needing reinforcement, and even suggests career paths based on your learning patterns and interests. For citizens navigating an ever-changing job market, this flexibility is invaluable. Real-time feedback is another crucial advantage. Traditional education often involves completing assignments and waiting days for graded results. AI provides instant feedback, explaining not just what you got wrong but why, and offering additional resources to master the concept. This immediate reinforcement accelerates learning and prevents the frustration of repeating mistakes without understanding them. Students stay engaged because they're not stuck waiting for answers. However, as consumer advocates, we must address the concerns. Data privacy is paramount. AI educational platforms collect enormous amounts of information about users, including learning patterns, strengths, weaknesses, time spent on tasks, and even emotional responses to different content. This data is valuable, not just for improving educational outcomes but potentially for commercial purposes. Citizens using these platforms need transparency about how their data is used, stored, and shared. Are AI companies selling student data to advertisers? Are learning patterns being used to profile individuals? These questions demand clear answers and strong regulatory frameworks. The digital divide remains a significant challenge. While AI can democratize education, it requires internet access and devices that not all citizens possess. Rural areas, economically disadvantaged communities, and developing regions still face connectivity issues. We risk creating a two-tier system where those with technological access benefit from AI-enhanced education while others fall further behind. Addressing this infrastructure gap is essential for truly equitable educational access. There's also the question of human connection. Education isn't just about transferring information. It's about mentorship, inspiration, social interaction, and emotional development. AI can supplement and enhance education, but it cannot replace the irreplaceable value of human teachers who motivate, inspire, and understand students in ways algorithms cannot. The best educational future combines AI scalability and personalization with human educators' irreplaceable qualities. Quality control is another consideration. Not all AI educational platforms are created equal. Some use sophisticated pedagogical approaches backed by research. Others are simply flashy interfaces with weak educational foundations. Citizens need guidance in evaluating these platforms. What credentials do the content creators have? Is the AI's methodology evidence-based? Are learning outcomes being measured and validated? Consumer protection in the AI education space requires standards and accountability. So where does this leave us as consumers and citizens? AI in education represents an extraordinary opportunity to make quality learning accessible to everyone, regardless of location, income, or background. It offers personalization, flexibility, and support that traditional education struggles to provide at scale. However, it also demands that we remain vigilant about data privacy, work to close the digital divide, and ensure that technology enhances rather than replaces human educators. The future of education is not AI versus teachers. It's AI empowering teachers and learners alike. As consumers of educational services, we should embrace these tools while demanding transparency, privacy protection, and equitable access for all citizens. The democratization of education through AI is one of the most promising developments of our time, but only if we ensure it truly serves everyone. That's it for today's episode of Consumer Times. What are your experiences with AI in education? Have you used AI learning platforms? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, stay informed, stay curious, and keep questioning how innovations impact your rights as a consumer. Until next time, this is Consumer Times, signing off.